In the last video, we talked about your character's history, and we briefly touched on the @stats command. So I also just want to point out that somebody on the Game Help channel just asked, does your history need a middle name as part of the full name? And the answer is nope. It can, or you can include it if you want it, but it is not a requirement. Also, I think it's funny that I literally just finished recording this history video, and somebody's asking a history question that I forgot to address in that history video. So, you do not need your middle name, unless you want to include it, or it's some meaningful thing to your character. So, @stats. This has a huge amount of information that has nothing to do with your stats. It is about your stats, but it also includes your height, your build, your eye color, your heritage, your natural hair. This is basically just your character page. It's got a face. Look at this derpy little face I got here. The fact that I do not have a clone. So this game has a multi-death system, but only if you have a clone. If you die without a clone and somebody does not clone you from your corpse, as we call it, your character is perma-killed. I'll touch on this in a later video, but suffice to say, you want to get a clone as soon as possible, and clones cost money, so get that history approved so you can get a job. Then you see your unassigned experience points and a command you can run to assign them. @commands usually denote an out-of-character command that you'd be running. I see these skills. I see that I have uncovered 6 of 49 play tips, and then I am recovering from activity fairly slowly. That has to do with a variety of factors, like having not eaten anything. Now, you don't have to eat in this game, but you should eat on a relatively regular basis to keep your overall, it's like a bonus. It doesn't hurt you, but it will help you. Which you'll sort of figure out over time. There might be a help file on it. Type like help fatigue, and you'll see some information about maybe help eating or help food, help drink. Well, all right, help fatigue it is then. So, @stats, a lot of valuable information. You'll notice that your strength is potent. Your perception is listless. Yours will look a little different than this because you'll have selected different stats. @stats is a really great place to just constantly go and get information about your character, like your unassigned experience. When you do get a clone, it'll show you when you last updated your clone, which is something we'll talk about a little bit later on. So, @stats, use it.